All right, so I'll try to explain it to you. Also, I'm recording off a phone, so if it gets kind of shaky, just deal with it, all right? But basically, all the logarithm is if you looked at that first worksheet, is you're trying to figure out like what power do you raise the base to, right? And in this case, our base is 5, right? So what we have is log, let me write it over here a little bit bigger, base 5, and we want it to be the cube root of 5. I hope this is what you're talking about. The easiest way is we're trying to figure out what power do we raise 5 to. Let me say raise 5 to get the cube root of 5. Now, I think what you're trying to figure out is when you look at this, that cube root of 5, we want to be able to represent that as 5 to an exponent. This is back in one of our previous units. We were able to go from this radical form into a fraction exponent. So all we need to do is first think about this is 5 to the first power, just because it's just a 5. If it was cube root of 25 instead, we would write it as 5 to the second power. But this is 5 to the first power because it's just a 5. What we can do is we can change this to 5 to the power of 1 over 3, because that number that's inside 5 raised to the first power, that's what goes in our numerator, and that index, or this 3 right here telling us it's a cube root, that's our denominator, right? So then now we know that the cube root of 5 is the same as 5 to the 1/3 power. So really we could rewrite this as log base 5 of 5 to the 1/3, and we're just saying 5 to what exponent gives us 5 to the 1/3, telling us that exponent has to be 1/3. Exponent is 1/3. So the answer is 1/3. So the biggest thing is just make sure you're able to go from this radical form into a fractional exponent. So like if it was 4th root of 5 squared, right? Here, no, that's a bad one. Let's go 4th root of 5 cubed. And then we still had log base 5, right? We just convert this 4th root of 5 cubed into its fractional exponent. That's 5 to the 3/4. And then we just have log base 5, 5 to the 3/4, telling us that that exponent has to be 3/4. So it would equal 3/4, right? Just like this one equaled 1/3. Hopefully that's what you were talking about. If you have any other questions, I could clarify that.